Okay, grab your coffee, grab your tea, let's get into it. Hi YouTube, my name is Gwen and this is my Tarot Corner Ever Coco. Today we're going to ask, what does the person on your mind think of you and how do they feel about you? I had already shuffled for who my piles are, so you can go ahead and pick which one you're drawn to. So pile 1 is the Knight of Swords. Pile 2 is the Queen of Wands. And pile 3 is the Queen of Pentacles. And if you have picked your pile already, I will see you in your messages. Hi pile 1, so this is your messages, and for you we have the Knight of Swords and the High Priestess card. So a little bit about your energy, just to further confirm whether this is your pile or not. The Knight of Swords talks about a very quick learner, very smart, very intelligent person. And the High Priestess card talks about somebody who's very spiritual, intuitive, and knows a lot about the unseen world. I was going to read what the book says about it, the cards. So the High Priestess, and this is the elder flower, and it says intuition, a rich interior life, inner wisdom, hidden secrets, and magic. And then it further says the card of intuition and one's inner voice, the magic that comes from within. This person is a dreamer with one foot in reality and one in fantasy. Elder flowers were also a tree revered by the Druids for their feminine power, and witches were once said to gather underneath them when their fruits were full. And then for the Knight of Swords, it says this plant is the Venus flytrap. And it says a quick and powerful person with a sharp tongue but a taste for truth, idealistic and brave, biting swiftness. And it says these carnivore plants have the fastest reaction time of anything in the plant kingdom. They have a surprisingly beautiful flower as well, a small spray of white rising above the traps below. The symbol is a silver gorget made by the Cherokee as they use pieces of this plant as fish bait. So this thing right here is the gorget. I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm saying it wrong, but so I actually looked it up, and the gorget symbolized, or it was used for protection around the neck and throat and the chest area. And so for you, what I'm gathering is you are learning your inner truth. You're learning to bring out your inner truth more. You are coming out from hiding. You're coming out from being so rigid and closed off and fending others away as a way of protection. Of course, I can understand that, but in a way, when you protect yourself a little too much, you don't open up at all. And you know when they say that if you're closed, how can you receive any blessings, right? But when you're open, of course you can receive blessings. So for you, I feel like you're starting to open up more with your truth, your inner voice. You're coming out more because the this flower that's coming out from the shield of protection. It's coming through and coming up out from this very like sharp and trapping and the guardedness here with the gorget. With the High Priestess, you are starting to learn your inner voice, and your inner voice actually is a way of hearing your own intuition a lot more. So this is the energy that tells me where you're at the moment. And if this resonates with you, then this is your pile. So I'm going to pull cards for who the person on your mind is. And we'll see where their energy is at. Page of Pentacles. Pile one's person. Where is their energy at this moment? Show me their energy at this moment for pile one's person. Nice. Okay, so this tells me that your person is learning. The Page of Pentacles talks about a very young, fresh-minded person, a new mind, new perspective, new everything. So with Pentacles, that is obviously dealing with money. So it tells me that your person right now, their energy is very focused on money, to be quite literal. They're focused on money, and they're learning. They're fresh-minded and learning about their financials. And with the Death card here, it's very it feels revolutionary, where a part of them had to change. A lot of things about themselves had to change in order to get here, and a lot of things about them are still currently changing because of this route that they're going on in their journey. So if this is the person that is currently on your mind, that is their energy as of right now. But let's go ahead and ask. What does this person... What does this person think of pile one? Okay. Oh, okay. We have a High Priestess here again. It's the same card. This person, with the Five of Wands, I'm kind of getting that they think that your inner world is very combative at this moment, at this time. A lot of like comparing and contradicting and like going around and kind of like it's a little bit scattered, where parts of you in your head is like, do this, do this, do this, no, do this, do this, no, do this, no, do that, no, do this, no, do that. That's what I'm feeling with this card right here. And it Five of Wands also talks about competing. Maybe they sort of feel like they have to compete for your attention. The Hermit, they think of you as very like you're kind of keeping to yourself. They think you're keeping to yourself, like you're kind of closed off. But they also think that, so the Emperor is a very high card in the deck. The Emperor is somebody who is like a high status. They have everything going for them. They have the smarts, they have the emotions, they have the actions, they have the abundance, they have all of this figured out. They have all of this power. So they think of you as the Emperor, where you have all this powerful knowledge, powerful inner wisdom, powerful way of being about you. They think the world of you, is what I heard. With the High Priestess in the back, it kind of tells me that she looks like she's praying to the moon and the stars. Kind of like, so the High Priestess, like we talked about in the beginning, she's very intuitive. She's very, the High Priestess card is very, it talks about someone who's knowing in the unseen world, right? They're very spiritual. They're a very spiritual person, and the High Priestess here in this card looks like they're just like wishing on the star and moon. It almost feels like they're wishing for protection over you while you're in this combative energy and the sporadic chaos. They almost feel like they're watching over you spiritually, like in the spirit realm, where the unseen world, it's almost like they're watching over you. They're praying for you. And it just comes off very like hopeful. She's very hopeful. Yes, with the Two of Wands. She's very hopeful. And almost like planning for you, whatever that is. That's what they think of you. Let's see how they feel about you, pile one. Emperor again. They just feel like you're the world to them. You're this high person. Six of Pentacles. How does this person feel about pile one? How does this person feel about pile one? Oh my. Oh my. Here we go. Page of Cups. Let me see if it's all fitting. Yes, nicely. Okay. This person, how they feel about you, pile one, is you are everything to them. You are what gives them life and abundance and even flow of give and take. Like you're their gift. They feel like you're their gift. And with the Queen of Wands and the Tower, it's giving a very sexual tension here, but you are very attractive to them. They feel very attracted, and it's almost like it's not lust. It's something deeper than lust, because the Queen of Wands, it's like deep passion. And what I'm hearing is you are what drives her passion, or him or her, whoever this person is. I heard you turn on her Khaleesi. Oh my. You ignite her Khaleesi, her inner Khaleesi, or his inner Khaleesi. Obviously with the Tower, it's almost like it's a very passionate, you know what ignites passion? Like what truly ignites passion? It's love mixed with a lot of anger. So when you have the two and you put it together, you actually have passion. That's why it's very explosive. The Tower here is like I'm seeing like you break down her or his walls. You break down their walls, and they get mad at you for that. But it also very much is healing and opens up and broadens their perspectives and mind altogether, which drives them crazy. That's what I'm feeling here. It drives them crazy. And I can see why they look at you like you're the gift, because this combination can only mean a lot of growth is happening, like no matter what. And that's why they look at you like the world, they're everything. With the Page of Cups in the back, oh, and death, Jesus, death again, twice. A lot of growth is happening here. They're very grateful for you, to you. They feel like a kid again, you know, when they finally get something that they wanted. It feels like it's just like fulfillment at last. The Death card just means growth. It just means growth. A lot of growth in this connection that you guys have together. It's they adore you, and it's a very like innocent, childlike adoration. I'm also hearing they're learning how to love you, because the Page of Cups is like again like a very fresh-minded, young, new to something, and cups always represent emotions. So they're learning how to love you. In this card, it still feels like, just like the High Priestess card earlier, like he's looking to the stars, almost like wishing, right? Like looking to the stars, the unseen world, on how to love you. I have a strong sense that your guides are helping this person love you. Your guides are helping this person learn how to love you. Wow. That was very nice. Let's see what else comes up. How does this person feel about pile 1 at this time? I'm kind of picking up some impatient. Yeah. Like, kind of like hurry up. But, I mean, so how else do they feel about you? With the Knight of Swords and the Four of Cups, they feel like they have to be patient, which ironically they're not. But the Knight of Swords, like we explained earlier, you have Knight of Swords here again. In the beginning, we talked about how you're very quickly growing out of this rigid and sharpness, trying to protect yourself. And it just seems like they're waiting. They're waiting for the opportunity to arrive. But while they're waiting, it just looks like they have a lot of growth happening around them, like a lot of abundance, a lot of growth, a lot of transformation with the butterflies here. And they're just sipping on their tea or soup. Definitely a daydreamer vibe. A daydreamer. they're just in their own world. They're just in their own world and waiting, resting while you're doing your thing. With the Tower in reverse, it does kind of come off as you know what, let me actually read what the book says about it. The Tower in reverse. Avoiding change, delaying inevitable. That's what it says when it's reversed. Change is near, but you are still relying on old ways. Trust that a new foundation will take you to new heights. It just feels like they're what is the word? I don't want to say libido. Like their spark, their fire for you is kind of, it's at a low right now because you're going through these changes. And the way that it said, avoiding change, delaying inevitable. Change is near, but you're still relying on old ways. Trust that a new foundation will take you to new heights. Maybe they feel like you're still in your old ways, so it almost feels like they have to just be in their own world and let you do your thing because you're still in your old ways. So it's almost like their passion for you is on hold right now. It's kind of like a blockage. It feels like a blockage because they're waiting for the opportunity to just have this full cup of love. With the Nine of Wands, it's almost like, almost not quite, but heavy, like heaviness. There's a heaviness of like duties and responsibilities here. Trying to keep up and trying to do life. It's starting to feel a little heavy on them. But in the back of the deck we have Temperance. So things are trying to balance out. Strength. Yeah, they're strong for you. Seven of Cups. Oh wow, Magician. Things in the behind the scenes, things are balancing out. Things are balancing out. Things are slowly but surely going along to where it reaches a point of balance. It's almost like you two are in, because you're in this quick learning energy where you're learning your inner voice, your inner truth, and your person is also learning. They're at the beginning as well, like learning their financial situation. And a lot of changes are happening for them as well. So you both are kind of going through these changes, learning things, and soon enough, you guys will come to a balanced energy between you two. That's what I'm seeing here. But yeah. That's all I have for you, pile 1. I hope that was helpful. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, pile 2. This is your messages, and for you, you had the Queen of Wands along with the Hierophant. So I wanted to read what the book actually says about these cards. So for the Hierophant, you have the Rose. It says, a respected teacher, a guiding hand, spiritual enlightenment. The Hierophant represents the balance between the conscious and unconscious minds. Sorry, excuse me. Often a symbol of a religious leader, this card represents authority but commands respect through guidance. Roses have long been a symbol of monarchy as well as the marriage between power and faith. Power and faith. Queen of Wands. So I'm not sure how you say this word, hulupu tree. A sensual person full of warmth, a natural charismatic leader, creative opportunities. This plant is likely the hulupu tree mentioned in Mesopotamian mythology, sacred to Inanna, the goddess of sex, fertility, war, and power. She tasks Gilgamesh with removing the monsters that take up residence in its branches. The symbol is the horned crown of Inanna. So this is the crown of the goddess. And it's on this tree, which in here says, she tasked Gilgamesh with removing the monsters that take up residence in its branches. So you, pile 2, your energy is coming off like a spiritual leader, a very strong spiritual leader, but you're also giving off this highly desired, person. Very sensual. So let's see who your person is. Earlier I was getting an energy from your cards. Queen of Wands is very like passionate, right? And which is why you're coming up very sensual, maybe sexual even. Like you're very, dare I say, sexy, whether you're a female or a male. But you're this fierce leader, like a fierce spiritual leader. Very powerful. Like you fight off monsters. You fight off monsters in the spirit realm. I'm getting a very dark, feminine, fatale type of vibe. But if that resonated, Let's see who your person is. The person on pile 2's mind. The person on pile 2's mind. Okay, Queen of Wands again. Interesting. The person on pile 2's mind, their energy and where it's at, please. Person on pile 2's mind. Okay, nice. Oh, the Hermit and the Empress. The person on your mind could be yourself, which kudos to you. Or, and if it's not, this person is very similar to you. But they have the Hermit, which introvert. I'm getting introvert, which, hey, no judgment here. I am also an introvert. But you're also, your person's also coming off as the Empress. And the Empress is a very high placement card in tarot, along with the Emperor. But the Empress is a very abundant, the feminine energy that is very nurturing, highly intuitive, highly intelligent. She's that, bitch. And she has so much going for her, and she doesn't even have to stand. Like, she's sitting and she's chilling on, it looks like a rock, but she already looks like she has a lot going for her. Queen of Wands, again, like I was saying, they're very passionate. But this one comes off like an explorer type. And this looks like a compass, which is why it, like, you know when people go traveling to foreign countries and they have all these like silks and fabrics that are not so common, and all these like patterns on them. That's what this is giving me. Even her wand has kind of like a compass feel to it. So this person on your mind is very adventurous, and they come off very worldly. They're very worldly. Like they've been to places and they know things. Okay, so if that sounds like your person, let's keep going. How or what does this person think of you, pile 2? What does this person think of pile 2? What does this person think of pile 2? 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Wow. Nine of Pentacles. And Six of Wands. And in the back, Ace of Cups. This person, this person thinks about you a lot, like a lot, but it kind of feels like uncertain if you think of them. So they're very nonchalant about it. They think you're a very secluded type of person, and you're happy. They think that you I know, at the risk of it coming off wrong, it just seems like they think that you know, when someone's just like kind of a little bit aloof and just like, I don't know, like because in their mind, in your mind, they think that you're just kind of playing around with the thoughts and just like, I don't know. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles. They think you're very focused in your work and happy to be. And they think you're a victorious person, a very popular person. Someone who's in the public eye. Like it's kind of like this card is giving me like you're in the public's eye but you don't care. Like you're successful but you don't really, it doesn't faze you. But they do think that there is something there, some emotions there. A lot of emotions there. It kind of feels like they're trying to manifest for this, for the emotions to kind of be grounded. Kind of, so what that means is things to be put into action here. So yeah, so this kind of feels like nothing has officially started with you guys. Like the energy kind of comes off like you two are the whole packages on your own, and you have your own thing going on. That's what this is coming off as. So what they think of you is kind of like what's going on here is like nonchalant or not fully put into action. Like a lightly daydreaming about this, but like flirty with this, but not really grounded into something real. Okay. person feel about pile 2? How does this person feel about pile 2? How does this person feel about pile 2? Nine of Cups. It just kind of feels like they're only fantasizing about you, but it would take a lot to go through with it. They would kind of have to fight. They would kind of have to like battle things. Whatever the situation is, they would have to go into battle for you. Like, it's a lot. That's why they're like highly fantasizing. Because to actually get to you, it's a lot. It's a lot of obstacles. A lot of fending off, maybe, to get to you. Queen of Wands again here. Which is you. So the way I see it is, what they feel about you is that they know it's gonna take a lot to get to you. But to get to you, it's very fulfilling. It's very fulfilling here. Knight of Cups is a very slow pace. Also a daydreamer card. So they're taking it very slow with the emotions here. Because it seems like a lot of thought process, a lot of strategy, a lot of actions to be put into motion with the obstacles to get to you. But if they do get to you, they feel like you'd be this huge fulfillment. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what else. How does this person feel about pile 2? Oh dear. How does this person feel about pile 2? Eight of Wands. Well, they're definitely feeling like talking to you. They feel like communicating and talking with you. With the Ten of Swords, they feel like the hard work is gonna be very painful. There's gonna be a lot of pain. And a lot of like ending of something to get to the other side of all of this mess and pain and hard work and a lot of effort. To get to the other side of that is worth it. Is worth it. With the Ace of Cups as well, it's like emotions, like you've fulfillment. The cup is filled. Emotions are there. King of Swords. They feel like you intrigue their mind. They feel like you would fulfill that that desire, like kind of like a box to check off, is like you intrigue their mind. Like you're very interesting, you're very intelligent. You're very, they feel like you would be a mindful challenge. And they really want to come and talk to you. With the Devil and Ace of Swords, a lot of toxic traits are in the way of their clarity. The Five of Swords, it just seems like there's things holding them back. There's things holding them back from seeing this clearly. I think that's all the messages I have for you, Pile 2. Thanks for letting me read for you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. So for you, we got the Queen of Pentacles with the Hermit. So I wanted to read what the book actually said for these cards. So the Hermit this is the Winter Cherry, and it says, a humble person, humility, someone who guides by example, a friend you can talk to about anything. The Hermit is a card of quiet contemplation, the knowledge that can only come from meditating privately on life's mysteries. Introspection is required to find the answers to one's inner questions. In Japan, the lantern-shaped fruit of this plant also symbolizes a guiding force to the souls of the dead, leading them to a peaceful post-existence. And the Queen of Pentacles is Chrysanthemum. And it says, magnificence, a stately person of power, generosity, and nurturing. These flowers represented the royal family in Japan and were cultivated to promote growth in a singular, ostentatious bloom. The symbol is Himiko's necklace with a magatama, one of the 3 symbols of Japanese royalty. So from your cards, I kind of got the energy of a very calm, abundant, and wise person. Very quiet power. A very quiet, somber kind of power. If this sounds like you, let's see who the person on your mind. Who is the person on your mind? Who is the person on your mind? This one. Knight of Swords. Who is the person on pile 3's mind? Where is their energy? The Star. Wow. Okay. So with the Knight of Swords and the Star, the person on your mind is coming towards you very quickly. The person on your mind is they're coming towards you very quickly. Like this card was supposed to represent the placement of their energy on their journey of life, but it's the Star is you. The Star is you. So where they're at in their life is you are the center of their life. You are the star of their life, and they're coming towards you very quickly. So what does this person think of pile 3? What does this person think of pile 3? Oh my gosh. What does this person think of pile 3? There's some slight there's like slightly doubting themselves, but still going full speed ahead. They're slightly doubting themselves, but going full speed ahead towards you. The Queen of Wands came out in every pile. The Star again. So, what they think about you. You're very shiny. You're shiny like a star. I heard instead of wishing upon a star, you are that star. They think you're this fulfillment, this happy family, and full of love. They think of you as this cute person. Like this cute person that just trusts so easily, and you kind of like you feel like you're very smart, but they look at you like cute for thinking you're very smart. I don't think that was meant to be like in a offensive way. But they think of you as very, like, you're very shiny. You're very noticeable. Like in a crowded room, you're very noticeable. In public, people notice you. As if you're the star of the show every time. Like you catch people's attention every time. You're just this bright star. You're this bright star, pile 3, and that's what they think of you. this person feel about pile 3? How does this person feel about pile 3? Oh my. 3 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. So, a lot of cups cards, which means a lot of emotions. They feel a lot about you. They feel a lot about you. They think that together you guys come together and you make a good team. With the 3 of Pentacles here, but 7 of Cups, they feel like you have a lot of options. Like you have a lot of suitors. But they want to be the one. With the King of Cups, they want to offer you their cup, their everything. They want to be the king of your emotions. They want to be the only one for you. With the 6 of Swords here, they kind of want to take you away to traveling or take you away somewhere romantic with candlelight. I'm kind of thinking of that one scene in The Little Mermaid where she's with the guy and they're in a boat and the crab and whatnot, they're like singing the songs for them to have this ambiance going on. Yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles, you guys together, they feel like you guys together go so well that it's gonna make for a very abundant life together. And it almost coming off like they do not want to have to fight for you. They will, but they do not want to have to fight for you. They really want to be the only one for you. That's what this is coming off as. Let's see what else. What does this person feel for pile 3? They really want to take you away. On a vacation, maybe. There's an opportunity. King of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. It's very strange, but I'm hearing they can't decide where to take you, but they want to take you somewhere. They want to take you somewhere nice, where they can, spoil you. They want to spoil you. This King of Pentacles, it looks like he's like, oh, this money? Yeah, let me just give away, because it doesn't mean much to me when it comes to you, pile 3. Money is, this person wants to spoil you. They're just waiting for the opportunity of when they can do this, spoil you, because I have to say it, but you turn them on. You are making them very passionate from a deep inner sacral place. In the Knight of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords again. they're coming in fast for you. They want to come in fast. They want to communicate. Nine of Pentacles. They're kind of, I'm hearing they're working up a plan. They're working up a plan to whisk you away and win you. They're working up a plan to win you against your other suitors. Very interesting. But that was the messages that I have for you, Pile 3. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope it was helpful and informative. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!